Gentlemen, welcome. This is our first call, our first day of a 90-day run. It's more of a 90-day sprint into the national convention, guys. The timing for this call couldn't be any more perfect because of what we have going on with corporate, right? For those of you that are in a go for the gold team, guys, this is going to do amazing things if you plug your team into it. It's going to be a short little 15-minute call every day so that we can help all of Florida get your day started the right way. And let me tell you guys, we got an incredible lineup already, and we're going to post a weekly schedule on our Facebook page. So if you're not on our Facebook page, our Florida Facebook page, make sure that you do join that today, because you don't want to miss a single day of this amazing 90-day run. So we appreciate you all chiming in and plugging your teams in today, because this is what's going to take Florida to the next step. Look, guys, Florida's doing amazing, and I'm incredibly proud of every one of you for the amazing job that you guys are doing. Because right now, we're still currently the #1 recruiting state, but that's not good enough. I know that we could do better. I see you, Susan, doing the fist pump. That's right, we are #1. But listen, there's no reason that we can't do double the recruiting that we're doing right now. There's no reason that we can't do double the recruits that the rest of the states are doing collectively, because that's the kind of state we are here, Florida. That's how we roll. And I believe in you. I am claiming that. I know that we're going to do that. Not for me, not for Legal Shield, but for you. Because our numbers here in Florida are just collectively a reflection of your own personal businesses. So, ladies and gents, without any further ado, I would like to bring in our guest speaker just to kick this show on the road. I know he's got places to be. Guys, I love this man because he does nothing but sacrifice all day long. So if you could do me a quick favor right here, right now, before I bring on this guest speaker. He does nothing but pour into us. Hey, guys, why don't we just give him a big, quick Florida shout out? If everyone could just unmute your lines just for 2 seconds and let Mr. Self know how much we appreciate him.
Woo!
Woo! All right, Florida, let's go.
Woo! Appreciate you, sir.
Awesome. Let's go. All right. That's a great way to start the morning off, Mr. Self. We got an entire state celebrating you, sir.
Love it.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to kick it over to you. Now, you all know Mr. Darnell Self, guys, Millionaire Club member, Platinum World Consul, just an absolute blessing to this business, folks. He's my friend and your friend. Over to you, sir.
Well, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much, Mr. Good. Got to unmute myself there. There we go. Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate your leadership, all that you do in your servant leadership role and in your personal business, leading by example. And so we thank you. Thank you for putting this together. You didn't have to, but you did. And obviously, you got a great team of people around you, assisting you to make Florida #1. And that's exciting. And I live in Maryland, so obviously that's a little competition for me, but that's good. That's good. We need that up here in the Maryland market. So we look forward to taking Florida out. But this is exciting that you all have an opportunity every day to get started off the right way. And so it's, I'm glad that you all have put this together, because it is nothing like starting your day off at high energy, right? This vibration that you have that is contagious, and it attracts certain things to you in your life. And so I have a workout partner for my personal development and affirmations. And every morning, I know she'll text me. If I don't text her, it says PD, and it's this little check, affirmations, little check. That's it. It's just, hey, is it done? Every morning. And if I don't text her, she's going to text me and say, hey, did you get it done yet? And sometimes, I just forget. And sometimes it's because I hadn't, right? And so we all need that reminder, because every day is different. And depending on what your life is like, your intention is to wake up and maybe you do your devotions and prayers and all the things that's routine to you. But every now and then there's a shakeup, right? Something happens, the phone rings, and it's a child, it's a parent, right? And all of a sudden your day starts off a little differently because of an unexpected situation. And sometimes that happens to me, right? Just because of the nature of what I do and my family dynamics. And so I would encourage you to get a workout partner specifically for that. Now, if it's the same workout partner for everything else, for prospecting, and the same workout partner you use to make sure that you stay on track with fitness, that's awesome. But these don't have to be the same workout partners, right? So I have a workout partner for my spiritual life. I have a workout partner for my personal development and affirmations. I have a workout partner for my fitness life. I have a workout partner when it comes to prospecting and follow-ups. So those are all different workout partners for me. And I'm not saying that they all have to be different workout partners. I'm just saying that they can be. And sometimes I don't, when we're new, we don't know that. No one's ever said that out loud. And so we're thinking, hey, this person seems like they're a pretty good workout partner, but they don't do this. Well, great, get another workout partner that does that, right? And it doesn't take a lot of time. I don't spend a whole bunch of time with my workout partners in any of those areas every day, right? Not every day, but there are times when we chop it up. We chat about whatever it is, whether it's a scripture or whatever. And then there's times where, my fitness workout partner, we talk a little bit about, hey, what's our next goal? What's your next goal? Where are you now? But most of the time, it's just a quick text, right? My fitness workout partner texted me this morning, 125 push-ups, 60 pull-ups done, right? So, which is James Kelly, by the way. So, so that's, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. But it keeps me on track, guys. It keeps me on track. Accountability is everything. I don't know if you ever read any books on accountability, but it talks about how 85 to 90% of things that are done because someone's holding you accountable. This is the reason why people show up at a job typically, or they're fired because someone's holding them accountable, right? So just want to start off with that, because as you do this 90-day run, it's going to be important that you have some type of accountability on the run, right? And let them know, I'm giving you permission to hold me accountable. Otherwise, people feel awkward, uncomfortable sometimes holding you accountable unless you give them permission to do so. So make sure you say, look, I'm giving you permission to hold me accountable. And if I don't do it, here's my reason why I'm doing it. And I want you to call me out on that, right? So if it's fitness, give them the reason why you're doing it. You know what I mean? I don't want to be unhealthy. It may not have anything to do with physique, but everything to do with health. Right now I'm on these medications. I don't want to be. So hold me accountable for this. Drinking, 8 bottles of water a day, because I'm not good at that. Hold me accountable. And if I don't, say this to me. Okay, I'm just telling you, I wouldn't be drinking enough water if I didn't have accountability. So, all right, guys. So it's just starting your day off right and having accountability. I'll start there. The next thing I want to talk about real quickly, because I know this calls 15 minutes, which is powerful. I love that. In and out, right? Anybody can squeeze it in if they choose to. I was sharing with our organization last night that the DMV had a Super Saturday. The DC, Maryland, Virginia area had a Super Saturday, and this young lady, Miss Lavender, was at her son's graduation while she was on the Zoom, and she said, "Hey, look, I watched the march in, and my husband's gonna let me know once they get to his row, so I don't miss that. But meanwhile, this is the reason why I'm doing this is shared her why. So it's important enough for me not to have to see all the other kids walk the stage, but I can see my own kid walk the stage. I'm thinking, man, that's commitment right there, right? Another young lady, her kids were at a regional track meet. She said, that's okay, my husband's there. They're going to go to states anyway because they're just that good. I was like, man, that's commitment. So my point is, guys, is that you showed up. In 15 minutes, you could squeeze out if you choose to, right? You could show up if you choose to. But here's what I want to talk about on any 90-day run. I'm just going to talk about the beginning of the 90-day run, and maybe Mr. Gonzalez will invite me back next month as you are halfway through your 90-day run. So I'll share with you what's happening there. But in the beginning of any 90-day run, it is all about filling your funnel. Period. It is all about, listen, because what happens is people are like, yeah, I like to get Performance Club qualified. I like to hit executive director so I can attend the Edie Gala. I like to, right? So people have these great goals, and that's awesome. You should. But if your funnel isn't full, if you don't have a lot of people and let me just change the language up for those who are new. You're like, what is that? You'll hear people say, keep the bases loaded, keep the funnel full, right? You hear a lot of different language, but it all means the same thing, right? And that is people who haven't said yes and they haven't said no. They haven't said yes and they haven't said no. They're just in the let me pray about it, think about it, see about it, think on it, that whole in the middle lukewarm, which drives me crazy, but that's what people are, right? So, but my point is that those are folks there. So you got to have a whole lot of those folks. So don't look at those folks as negative. Sometimes we're like, yeah, I just got me. They put me off to next Monday. They put me off to next Wednesday. They told me next month. They want to talk to their spouse about it. Listen, guys, yes, use third party, help them to make a decision. Maybe someone else can help them to overcome that objection, but don't look at that as a negative, because most folks don't join after the first exposure or second or third or fourth or fifth or sixth. Did you guys get that? They don't. And so for us to give up after one or two says that we don't want to succeed. If we know they're not joining until after the sixth or seventh or eighth, right? So my point is that that's good. It's follow-ups, not a follow-up. And so in the beginning, it's just about filling the funnel, because you're going to have to do a lot of following up. And you're going to have a lot of people to follow up with. And this is going to be, some people are going to be in their second, while some people are going to be in their third, and some people are going to be in their fourth follow. But watch the magic. I'm telling you, when you get this, this is the magic of our whole business. When you get this, it's like, oh my gosh, why in the world wasn't I doing this? When you're not so attached to the result, and I know you've heard that before, but I want you to really internalize this. I mean, get this today. When you're not so attached to the result, and you know it's just about filling this funnel with people who are just in the middle. They didn't say, don't ever call me again. This is the worst, it's a scam. Don't ever call me. Let those people go. They didn't say, oh, I'm in. Makes sense, because they're not in the funnel anymore. They're in. Now we're teaching them how to do the same thing we're talking about. It's the folks that just, it sounds good. Hey, no worries. Listen, let me do this. Let me send you something else. Let me put you on the phone with you. You got to hear this person's story before you make your final decision. We just move them along. They got to hear more, see more, and that's okay. But check this out. It's all about filling the funnel, right? We're just putting people in. And look, we're not going to go over how to prospect today, but I mean, whether it be social media, warm contacts, following your dollars, a lot of ways that you can fill your funnel. But my point is that these folks are all in there. They haven't said yes or haven't said no, and watch the magic. All of a sudden, because you got so many people, and the Bronco Brothers is a master at this, right? Because you've got so many people in the funnel, everybody's day is the next day. See, remember the people said next Wednesday, next Thursday, call me next month. What if they said, call me July 4th, 4th of July. I'm gonna be ready on that day. That's a day I'm gonna remember, whatever reason. People give the craziest reasons why they want to get started. Don't get caught up into it. But they say, look, it's my financial independence day. I'm gonna get started on the 4th. Okay, guess what? The 4th is coming. Who wouldn't want to recruit on the 4th? Hello, Darnell Self would. Somebody else is going to be in the 5th. Somebody else is going to be in the 6th, but they're never going to be in the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th if the funnel's not full. And guess what? That's not even my story. I don't have a recruit every day, but because I've been teaching this and doing a little bit, somebody in my organization has recruit every day. In fact, it's turned into hundreds, and then it turned into thousands a month. And that's not because everybody joined me. It's because we taught this. I did it. We taught this. And then every day there was somebody joining the team. Who wouldn't like 30 new recruits on their team every month? Right? Everybody would. And then all of a sudden that turns into 60 because your team grows. It can't not grow when you have 30 people joining a month and you're teaching the same philosophy. That's it, guys. Then it's 60, then it's 90. Then all of a sudden you got 100 recruits, your new teammates every month. Don't get me wrong, because you're only gonna have 20 that work. That's why you got to have 100 that join. I hope I didn't discourage you just now, but that's just the nature of our business. It's the nature of life. It's every pastor understands it. Just because people walk through the door doesn't mean they're going to join the church. It's just the way it is. You can't get caught up in that. Your job is to share the message. That's it. And hope that it lands on someone who's fertile, someone who says, man, I've been waiting, I've been praying, I've been looking. That's it, guys. So the first 30 days, all out, not being attached to results. You're going to get some results, but not being attached to the results. It's just all about prospecting. You got to get an accountability partner and say, look, my job is to fill my funnel. I heard Mrs. Self say it. My job is to fill my funnel. And every day I'm going to have 2 new people in my funnel. 2 people that didn't say yes, didn't say no. At the end of the month, that's 60 people. You can't even count the yeses, and don't count the immediate, no, don't ever call me. You just want to think about it. So now you've been avoiding to think about it, pray about it, like, oh, I can't believe they told me they don't want to join it Friday. I'm asking you to be attracted to that, because that's the funnel that's going to make you millions of dollars. That's it, guys. That's it. I'm telling you. Watch it. Next month when I get back on, I'm going to tell you what to do with that. All right, I'm going to take you to the next level. And then the third month is all about leadership, right? You got to learn out, how do I identify the people who I should spend my time with? Because you can't work with everybody, and everybody, quite frankly, doesn't deserve to work with you. I'll teach that one. That's tough, because you got to know what to look for. Some folks will talk it, but you can't get caught up in that. it'll mess you up every time because you're trying to drag people instead of work with the people willing to run. That's the last 30 days though. But right now, let's just feel it. Okay. Mr. Gonzalez, appreciate you. State of Florida. Let's go big, guys. If you're going to do it, get in the pool. I can't teach you a stroke, whether it's a breaststroke, whether it's a backstroke, if you're not in the pool. Get in the pool. Let's go swimming. Oh, that's great for Florida because it's always so warm. I miss being in Florida. Anyway, I can't wait to start traveling again. Can't wait to see you guys. And you guys have a phenomenal month. The rest of June will be phenomenal because I want you to speak that it's going to be phenomenal. Take care. Get a workout partner and get an accountability partner.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Mr. Self, for being with us today. Amazing notes, guys. I got a full page of notes on that. I mean, he said it, fill the funnel. So look, based on what Mr. Darnell Self said today, the daily challenge for you guys, the homework, because yeah, we're going to give homework every day, is I want you to double whatever you did yesterday. So if yesterday you talked to one person, talk to 2 people today. If you called 10 people yesterday, call 20 people today. Because if you can do 10, you can do 20. If you call 20, do 40. That's your homework assignment. And here's what we're going to do. When you're done with your homework, go to the Florida Facebook page and put in there, I doubled my exposures today. Put it in there. So guys, we're going to be back tomorrow. Same exact time, same 15 minutes, different trainer. Guys, wasn't that good? Thank you, Mr. Self, for being with us today. We appreciate you. All week long, guys, we're going to have back-to-back amazing speakers. Get on that Florida Facebook page, get the schedule, set your daily alarms for 10 a.m., and we're going to take your business to the next level, guys. God bless you all. Let's have a phenomenal day, Florida. Take care.